Hey y'all, today on Frugal Fridays, I'm going to show you how to save money on snacks. I promise, because we're just going to be eating them and cramming them. You get your favorites, okay? Let me show you. You get your favorites or whatever, and then you don't know how to act. This right here, from my boyfriend, Mr. Joe, Trader Joe's. I ain't even a popcorn girl. I don't care about popcorn. I don't like it even that much. Yo. This kettle corn, so what I'm trying to say is I digress off of that. We will eat this whole bag in one sitting. Meanwhile, back at the farm, it's supposed to be seven servings in this bag. And me and Alex will eat it by ourselves in one sitting, so it made it 2 servings. Now, this bag costs $2.50. So, if you take $2.50 and divide it by 7, that's something like, I rounded up to 40 cents a serving, right? That just made it $1.25 a serving, because the way me and Alex ate it. So you figure you spend most of your money on snacks because you overeating them. You're not rationing them out the way they ought to be. Now, I ain't saying you got to sit up here and have a measuring cup out, but that is the best way to do it, because I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you. This is how you can save money on your snacks and whatever. And this is also a good way to organize yourself for the week, for your lunches. If you ain't packing your lunch and you eating out at work, then you need to take a course in reprioritizing that money. But that's another video. That's another frugal video. Now, typically, I'm off the plastics. Y'all know that. I would not even be engaging in this type of foolishness. But, I mean, they was given to me. I kind of scolded Alex about even bringing them, but whatever. That's what I got. So, anyway. So, for now, I knew most of y'all home got Ziploc bags. That's what you got. That's what you got. All right. Try not to buy no more. But the point is, I separated this by hand, just eyeballing, or just what I thought I might want in a bag in a snack. And let me tell you, I only got 4. So that still made each one of my servings about 63 cents instead of 40 cents. So that's not too bad. And we really love this popcorn. It's our favorite. If you don't, if you want to give yourself a serving and a half, and you could, and you could stand adding on the extra calories, that's fine. But if you really want to do this right and get the most servings for your money, you want to measure it out. Because you got to also remember, aside from you eating extra servings and wasting money on buying more snacks, these nutritional facts is based on each one serving, like the kind they suggest. So if I ate a serving and a half, instead of 8 grams of fat, I can count on 12 grams of fat in one of my little bags, okay? Now, I can stand to get an extra couple grams of fat, I guess. Never mind your arteries and your heart and all that. I'm just saying pound for pound on your body fat, okay? I guess, I can stand a few more pounds of fat. And, some extra carbs and all of that. I don't count this shit. I don't count calories and all that. When you're plant-based and vegan and all that, if you eat a well-rounded variety of food and you don't overeat the beans and overeat the nuts and the whatever else, you ain't going to have to worry about all that being fat or overweight or nothing. So I pretty much eat whatever I feel like it. And I still stay this damn small. Now, I just told you I eat a half a bag. That means that, for real, I'm getting about 30 grams of fat. 30 grams of fat every time I get a bag of this popcorn, because I'm going to eat half of it. And when I tell you I go to the market every... Well, let's just say I eat a lot of snacks, and I'm staying thin, so it can be done. You don't have to, be not eating or nothing, or eating sticks and berries all the goddamn time. I ain't nobody got time for this. I went ahead and got my measuring cup. All right, so this is supposed to be 5 servings in this little container. I don't know who they be basing this stuff on. Little munchkins? Like, who can get 5 servings out of this? Especially if they delicious. I don't know. But let me give it a taste. Oh, they good. This is alright to taste, but if you're used to some cheese curls or something, that ain't gonna cut it. They good at first, and then they get a little rough tasting at the end. A little like cardboard, honestly. As high as they was, I would take them the fuck back. But, they not terrible tasting. They just plain, and I've had better vegan type snacks, but whatever. It is what it is. Already got it. So if you don't want to measure out, oh man, I lost one. High as they was. Y'all heard her kiss it up to God. I don't believe in that, but I ate it. Shit. Now, I ain't gonna go over every snack or whatever, but you get the point. If you do this, all you gotta do now is be dedicated to not eating more than one bag of each serving and not eating more than one of each snack. Like, just, get a hold of yourselves, okay? Now, I'm talking shit, because I do not have a hold of myself. Absolutely not. I got a real bad addiction to sugar, like heroin or some shit. And I'm real bad addicted to pastries and them type snack, just any snacks are all food. I love food. I don't care. I'm not fucking. I don't have a hold of myself. I got all riled up just now, even talking about the aspect of food and trying to get, like in control of that. So I don't want to sit here and look like I'm like judging and I'm thin and people that's out there trying to lose weight, or I'm healthy and people out there sick and they like, oh bitch, you talking shit. Because it ain't a struggle for you. It's a bad struggle for me. And people think that because I'm thin, I don't have a serious food addiction. I would overdose. Do you understand? I'm going to overdose to death. If I got to rely on other people like you all that's judging me because I'm thin, okay? Like, I don't have a bad problem putting down the fucking snacks. I got a bad problem putting down the snacks, too. Why do you think I know about rationing them out? Obviously, I must have had a bad problem. I still got a bad problem. The snack rations don't even last long enough. I'm sharing them with Alex. I don't like sharing my favorites, and I only buy my favorites. You gotta excuse me. I gotta step off screen real quick and just calm down a little bit. You got me all riled up. Maybe it's a personal thing. Obviously, I'm talking to my fucking self while I'm recording. Nobody said anything about me being skinny or not knowing what it's like to have a bad food problem. I just put that on myself. All right, so maybe I feel that way. Maybe I feel self-conscious on some level. I don't know. All I do know is I got a bad problem with food. And if food was porn, all right, my wife would have divorced me about it a long time ago. Okay? If food was cheating, I would have been divorced. I wouldn't have got no married. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? So, let me just, excuse me. Okay, I'm a little bit more composed at this point. I would also like to show you my snack basket, okay? Once I've created all my little snacks, when I'm done, I just put them in here. And Alex, I like to send her to work with plenty of snacks because, otherwise she want to stop and buy things. And ain't nobody got time for that. All right? Quit spending money out the house. I'm going to tell you. Because groceries are a lot cheaper than when you get a snack at the market. If I get a bag of snacks at the market, this costs me $2.50, right? If I get a bag at the corner store, the Poppy store, the Yellow Sign Chinese store, whatever you call it, where you at? And shit, you be lucky if you get that much in them airbags they be selling. Anyway, these bags be costing what they costing about now? 50 cents or $1, whatever for the bags. Now some of the real cheap snacks be still $3, $4, whatever. But you get less than that. They be little small bags. And also it's junk and toxic chemicals with red dot number 40 and all this kind of shit. You get your healthy snacks from the market, you break it down, and at the very most, it'll be the same price as the toxic chemical snacks are at the store, right? Now you can feed your kids things like this. Now I have tried these Doritos. We love these. How many servings is this? 5 servings that say, look how little bit came in that bag. Let me show you. That's the new size of the bag. Where's 5 servings? Where? 10 chips. They got unrealistic serving sizes on all these snacks I bought today. All snacks, period. That's why you probably like, that ain't gonna work. Look at them little bit of chips in there. Who got time for that? But I'm just saying, that's why I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm just saying, when you talking about it's hard to lose your weight and to keep on these, I ain't gonna call being a vegan a diet, because it's not a diet, but it's just a way of life. But I ain't gonna say it ain't hard. But if you trying to, do serving sizes and ration out your food, unless you eating a bunch of nasty ass food all the time, and then who gives a shit if you got a small amount?